welcome everyone to episode 92 of the Break Time Banter. I'm your host, Brett Erickson, and as always, I am joined by the new co-host himself, Grant Jones.
Yo, what up?
Folks, we called HR, we pulled some strings.
Let's go!
We got the one, the only, the best, and only manager of this podcast, of the Break Time Banter. Manager Molly is in the house.
Yo!
This is so crazy. I get an applause. That was a big intro.
It needs to be.
You're the boss. So
you're the boss.
You cracked the
That's
whip
true.
on us.
HR. Well, she
Yes.
is HR.
Yeah, that's
she
true.
Said,
Yeah, she keeps us in line.
Specifically,
If we're beefing, we have to talk to Molly.
Specifically, I had to say that for HR reasons.
Oh, true. Yeah, for
So
legal reasons.
That's the
Good
only.
call.
That's
Good
the only
call.
thing she approved. So.
Yeah, it's true. We can't say anything else.
For those, if you don't know Manager Molly, keep listening because we will tell you.
Oh, let's go.
We'll tell you all about Manager Molly because she just does so much behind the scenes for this podcast.
So much.
It's insane.
She's the puppet master.
I am.
Yeah, exactly.
I am.
You think I'm the boss?
That's why it's so cool because it's all
Yeah,
me.
that's why
'cause
it's
it's all Molly.
Yes.
You guys think I do a lot with hosting and editing?
Yep.
Nah, it doesn't even compare.
Yeah, me and Brett just kind of show up.
Yeah. Behind the scenes. But it is awesome to have Manager Molly. We'll talk about how did Manager Molly get her name? How did you get the job of being manager of the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
You'll find out if you don't know. But anyways, stay tuned. We're going to banter about Eat It or Yeet It.
Yeah.
Classic. Assigned wedding seating. And dream honeymoon destinations. And talking about if we didn't have GPS, what would we be doing? How would we be getting around?
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't
No.
be here. We'd be lost.
I would not be here.
Yeah, Manager Molly. I don't know how I would have described to Manager
Yeah.
Molly how to get here without GPS. So.
I would not be here.
But anyways,
crazy.
let's get into it. Episode 92.
92.
And I kind of wish it was 100 for Manager Molly.
I know,
but that's
yeah.
okay.
I think so too.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
know,
Yeah.
You'll have to come back again.
Yeah.
I'll come back.
For
I'll come back
episode-
in 8 episodes.
Exactly. Yeah, come back again.
Yeah.
We'll have to call up our manager for sure.
Yes,
if
yes,
she's
for
not
legal
on.
reasons. Every 8 episodes, we have to have a manager now from
Well,
now on.
Yes.
Or maybe
Yes.
just the most special episodes.
Yeah,
like
true.
the Christmas specials and
Oh, yeah.
I think, yeah,
could
Christmas
come back
specials
for
have
Christmas.
to because that's where it all
yeah,
started.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is crazy. I
is
should
nuts.
have recorded. So to preface this, we've been trying to make this work for a couple weeks now. I've been talking behind the scenes with Manager Molly, and a couple times we had to cancel. It just didn't work schedule wise, and I have not told Grant at all
Yeah.
who was coming for this episode. And you should have seen the look on his face when he's
It's like, what the?
He's like, wait, what is that? No,
Wait.
that's not.
That's our boss. Oh, no.
That's our boss.
Laying on the couch, not working.
Yeah. She might have to write you up.
Oh,
for that.
yeah. I
Yes.
was laying down on the job. Oh, boy. I might have a cut.
You were
cut
just
pay.
promoted to co-host too.
Oh, shoot.
That's a pretty crazy thing.
It's not a good look.
I'm going to be demoted
Not a good look.
instantly. Oh, no. Back to special guest Grant Jones.
Yeah.
No more
I'm gonna
co-host.
have to change the intro. It's gonna be so
Shoot.
much work. So much work for Manager Molly.
Paperwork.
Have to go on LinkedIn and
Contracts.
find a new podcast host.
Shoot.
Be
Got to
great.
farm it out to randos.
That's why we don't talk about this too much because of HR, but that's why the
Yeah,
tall
yeah.
redhead's gone. I mean, Manager Molly. Had
Oh,
to-
yeah. Snip,
Yeah, we
snap.
had a-
Cut him out.
That could be no more. No
He's
more.
Too tall. Too much of a redhead.
And not Irish enough.
Not Irish. That's why. As
That's
soon as
literally why.
Manager Molly found out that Isaiah was not Irish, she's like, "How can we have a tall
You're
redhead?
cut.
Yeah.
That's not Irish. It just doesn't work.
You are cut off.
Get out of here."
Oh, that's so good.
I think we just start out right away. So let's just tell the story.
Please.
We were just talking about this. So
Yes.
I haven't seen Molly, and is it Molly Miller? Right?
Yes.
Molly
Yes.
Miller. We call her by her real name.
It's only been Manager Molly.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, that's the proper name, Manager Molly. But we haven't seen Molly since about 3 years ago at Micah and Ashley Blake's wedding,
Yeah.
where we first met. Because Molly, you went to school with Ashley, right?
I did. We were both doing education program together. Do I share my POV?
You can.
Pretty
Because
soon.
I feel okay. You want to?
Or I just want to ask:
Yes.
how are you going with your educational career so far?
Okay, so thank you for asking this question. Okay, so we graduated like spring of 2023, and I moved to where I am now, and I'm currently a substitute teacher.
Hey,
So it's great. I love it. I was doing PE yesterday.
Oh,
So if you can imagine that.
What
the
grade?
fun. You're the fun.
Elementary.
Oh,
like
nice.
so like K through 5.
Oh,
yesterday.
solid.
Get all the kids playing
Just
dodgeball.
Absolute chaos.
Yeah, I would
Absolute
imagine.
chaos. It's exactly what we think it is. But yeah, I don't know what education looks like for me in the future, but it might not be a thing.
Yeah,
it might not be a thing.
see what happens.
Nice.
I
But
was
it
more
gave me
curious.
it gave me great people, and I love the program I was in. It's 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's awesome. I was just more curious how far you along with like degree and whatnot. But hey,
Oh yeah, graduated.
Oh,
hey, let's go.
go.
All recent, or us two recent
Yeah,
graduates.
very recent.
Manager Molly's much
recent.
more up in the world.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, she's far ahead.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why she's the manager.
That's why she's the boss. Yeah.
So that's where
So many more experience.
Exactly.
Yes, on you guys.
that's where Molly knows Ashley. But Grant and I, we went to school with Ashley
Yeah.
at the Free Lutheran Bible College.
Yeah.
Or first year was called Athelbis.
Rip.
Rip Athelbis.
I was on summer teams with Ashley.
That's right.
That was chaos.
Little fun fact: we actually
Chaos.
were all supposed to be
Yeah,
on a
that's
summer
true.
team
And then
together.
yes,
And then I got moved to another team because someone else didn't accept
That's
the call
right.
to another team. But anyways,
that was fun.
so we were at Micah and Ashley's wedding, and where was I forget exactly where the venue was, but it was out in. It was a
It's in
pretty
like the middle
was-
of nowhere.
Yeah, it was like in this like farm venue thing. So they had
Yeah.
a barn. It was outside. Very nice, but it was far out.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was
More
specifically
far out than I thought it was going to
yeah,
be.
yeah. Oh, same.
It was specifically made for like events and weddings and whatnot.
Yes.
Made into it, but.
Right.
The reception place was a little small, and Ashley, being the awesome person that she is, had lots of people at the wedding, which makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
And Micah too. Don't forget about.
Oh yeah, Micah. Yeah. It's all about
Love you,
Ashley.
Micah. Love you, Micah.
All Ashley. All Ashley.
Because
Yeah,
Manager
literally.
Molly said I just had to mention Ashley.
Oh yeah,
more,
only
so-
Ashley. We are under contract. Sorry.
I rule the roost here.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, the wedding's awesome. They get married. Congratulations.
That was like 3 years ago. You did it.
Newlyweds.
So they get married. We're getting to the reception, and they have assigned seating, which is awesome. It's been like 50-50 split, I feel
Yeah.
like, for weddings where they have assigned seating for the
Yeah.
reception. And this one, it makes sense because of it being limited space.
Right.
It's good to like kind of control, like, okay, these people will sit in
Mm-hmm.
here and have a little bit more order with that. So the venue is too small though. So some of us were out on the outside tables, and I know we joked about that we were the
We're the
outcasts.
Yeah.
We were not the outcasts of the wedding.
Even when I say that to this day, Ashley's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
I know. She just feels so
She's
bad
still
about
to
it.
this day. I'm like, Ashley, it's okay.
Yeah, and we said
Yeah.
on the show, we don't actually mean it, but it's funny to say
It's
it.
hilarious.
And
She felt horrible when I was like how my situation happened. She's
Oh.
like, I am so sorry. Like she like blood came out of her face. She's like, I'm so sorry.
this is hilarious. But without that, we would have never met. So
Yeah.
hey, let's take that for
I
what
think
it's
it all
worth.
worked out.
Yeah.
So there's a couple tables that were kind of outside of the. It's hard to explain necessarily.
Well, it was like a barn, and then we were like on the side of the barn under a tent, like
Yeah.
a white tent, but the opening to the barn was quite small.
It
like,
was
you know
very
what I mean?
small,
Like,
yes.
So you're very secluded from
Yes.
the rest of the reception. Like
Oh,
it's not
so
like it was
funny.
a big open door,
Right.
you know, and just like you could see everything in. Like you couldn't.
You
Like
couldn't really hear anything
no,
either.
you couldn't hear anything. See speeches being done. You have no idea
Oh,
if they're
man.
like eating already.
Yes.
We just completely
That's
oblivious to
so-
all that.
We could barely see inside.
Yeah.
And I forget who was initially seated at our table. This is where I don't remember the exact details because you weren't seated with us, right?
No, she was because her
Oh.
last name's
Was.
Miller because they
Oh.
thought.
So
Did Mike and Ashley think? Wait.
No, or I don't know.
No.
I have no idea.
I don't know how that even
truly
worked.
Don't know how it happened, but my point of view on this, we go to this wedding and we're all like still in the education program together. So it's like between like from me to it was probably 10 of us, 10, 12 of us. Even like some of our friends had their plus ones.
Oh yeah.
So their boyfriends. So we could fill up a table or two. We had a lot of
Right.
people.
Yeah.
So we all go, like, ceremony, beautiful, lovely. We're all walking over to the barn, and we see a seating chart. And obviously, I don't even think to look at my name because I'm like, well, hey, Teresa, where are you going?
Yeah,
Because
obviously.
Yeah, just-
that's
Yeah.
where I'm going to be.
Just follow- yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, so they all look at their name and they're like, table 18, table 18, table 18. I was like, okay, table 18. Where's that?
You start trying to look around
Yeah,
inside.
we're like, okay,
Yeah,
let's find-
inside, yeah.
Yeah, inside.
Nowhere near inside.
And then my friend Teresa, she's like, Molly, you're table 19. I said, oh, so they're okay. Table 19.
That's crazy.
So there must be like another table because we had a lot of people. So I was like,
Yeah.
it's probably 2 tables.
It's right next to, yeah.
Every single person said table 18. And I'm like sitting there, I was like, this is crazy. And they're like, and I was like, Molly, I think there was just a mistake. And I was like, it's probably very much a mistake. Like, I know Ashley would.
Yeah,
Dude,
she's
it was
very,
a complete
very
mistake.
organized.
Yeah, she
person.
is.
So I was like, I'm totally fine. But Teresa was like, Molly, just come and pull up a chair. And I
Yeah,
said, you know,
yeah.
but I don't know who I'm sitting. They could be super awesome and cool, and you never know. Pardon me. So I go and sit down, and it's you
Here
guys.
we are.
And here we are 3 years later, and I'm sitting on a futon with my name on a board.
Yeah. The jury's still out if we're cool or not, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't remember how exactly the conversation started.
Yeah.
But I know at the table was me, you, Isaiah, and then a couple other people from our class.
Nick and
There-
was Nick there?
Maybe.
Who was the guy that was a cowboy down in like New
Skogerbo.
Mexico?
Whoa, Skorabo, yeah.
Isaac
That's
Sorry,
right.
Isaac Scorbo.
That was like a big thing.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
I
Right.
sat right next to him,
Uh-huh.
and you know, I just like, yeah, so what are you doing? I'm a cowboy in New Mexico.
That is so good.
I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, how did like? He's like, no, I'm actually like a cowboy.
I'm literally a cowboy.
I'm like,
So good.
so like that was so funny. And then we got on the topic like podcasts,
Yeah.
and I said I love podcasts.
And I'm like, well, I'll send you like a link to an episode or something.
Yeah.
So that's where I got Manager Molly's number. And I think that's where we joked. First joke, like, you could be the manager. You could be our
Yes.
manager.
It was all at the wedding. He was like, absolutely, sign me up. I will do it for free. Right now, thank
100%.
goodness I get paid.
Yes. She is on a
makes
5-year contract for
Contracts,
$10 million. Yeah, signed her up.
For legal, we can't say the complete number, but it's more than 10 million.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
worry. Don't,
yeah.
just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
She's well
Base
fed.
pay.
Well fed.
It was just such
Base
a
pay, yeah.
such an amazing moment. I'm sometimes not like when I don't know someone, it's sometimes harder for me to strike up a conversation. But thankfully, I had other people.
Thankfully, Isaiah was there. Honestly,
other people around
Yeah,
me.
that was great.
To do
Yeah.
that. But I think part of it too is like because we couldn't hear inside of there, and
Oh my
we didn't know
goodness.
as much was going on. Like we just had
Talked
a lot,
for hours.
Oh, like
Oh,
had
man.
conversations out there.
dude, I remember us laughing really loudly, and like a bunch of people from inside like
Looked at
darted
us.
out at us,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Oh,
Whoops.
sorry."
Like this is so awkward.
is
But
really
like
awkward.
my table, like the friends with my table, and this was so funny. After the like whole wedding, or like at least like the dinner part where they had like the dance scene,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, did you have so much fun over there? Because they were looking at us like we talked through the whole
Oh
like,
yeah,
everything.
we're having a blast.
Yeah.
And we just like talk. And my friend Teresa again was like, Molly, you were laughing so like, and we didn't have nearly as much fun as you guys at that table. And I was like, that is true. You did not have as much fun as us.
We're the cool table.
Like
I guess
I met
we're
a
the cool
cowboy
thing.
in a podcasting group, and I became a manager of a podcast. All while
got a new
sitting
job.
at this table at the wedding.
Hey, that
that's
just
so
goes
good.
to show you never know what's going to happen when you meet new
No.
people.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Like that makes me like want to step out of my comfort zone like all the time and do that because I would not be here if it wasn't for that.
Exactly.
Truly.
You
This
just-
is so funny.
You never know where life's going to take you
No.
sometimes. As someone who's more introverted, especially in situations like that, that's just crazy.
oh man,
I still can't believe that like met Molly that day and she's on the podcast now.
yeah.
It's funny how life works.
It is
Absolute
crazy.
chaos.
Any more notes to add to that? Because that's a good way to start to
Yeah.
tell the people what's
I
up.
just remember, didn't Ashley rap Gold Digger during the dance?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Because
the
I
Kanye
remember,
West?
yes,
Really?
because I remember she went home. She went home after first year of Bible school. She got her tonsils taken out, and she couldn't do anything, and she just dedicated to learning Gold Digger. and first drive out of the Bible school, it was just me, Nate, and Ashley. Our other teammate Becca was at a wedding, so she came later. But Ashley, like within an hour of being in the car, she's like, "Guys, I can rap all of Gold Digger. And me and Nate were like, please do it right now.
That is hilarious.
And she rapped all of it.
That I'm so surprised by
Isn't that
I'm not
crazy?
gonna lie. Actually, that's absolute.
She's wild.
I guess because we went to school with her here.
Yeah.
I guess I can see Ashley doing that, but oh my goodness. Such a fun person.
Oh, she's so funny.
She's so funny.
Ashley Katz. Is that
Ashley
what you called her?
Katz, yes. Ashley Katz.
Now she's like a big teacher now.
Yeah.
She's middle school.
She's a legend.
And I always thought of her like preschool, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like just like the littles.
Oh, yeah.
I always thought I would be like older kids, like middle school. And here I am, like, put me in kindergarten, first grade. Mm-hmm. That's chaos.
No, my few conversations with her, she loves dealing with the middle schoolers. She just thinks they're hilarious.
Yeah, every time I see her, which isn't often, she always mentions her middle school kids like they're such punks, but I freaking love them so much.
Those kids. I mean, having Micah maybe as a husband helps maybe with that.
He's basically 12. Just kidding, Micah. I love you so much. I
We
miss
can't
you.
make fun of him either. He's a pilot.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he's a pilot. Big pilot guy.
I didn't any favors. We'd be like, well, you guys made fun of me, so.
Yeah, so you can't take a ride with us. Sorry.
No, sorry.
Oh, if you haven't listened to, I think we called it the Bread Time Banter.
Yeah, that's a good episode.
with Ashley and with Micah Blake. It's hilarious.
That is such. Oh man, that's a good episode.
All of them are great, but especially that one.
Yeah.
But no, that's where we met. Molly became the manager of the podcast that day, and she's been the manager ever since, and will be forever.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
Until she's just like, you know what, the podcast is done, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Pull the cord on it.
Yeah, pull the cord.
We're down here.
We're not
We're
making any
done.
money. I need to make a certain amount of money, and you guys just aren't cutting it.
You guys aren't making the
You know-
quota. Come on now.
When you beat Mel Robbins on the top podcast, then
Yeah.
We'll do our
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, we'll get there.
that'll
got
be.
it.
Yeah, we're up to
Yeah.
like 100 monthly listeners or something. I don't even know if it is.
100,000.
1 million.
No. Now that we have manager Molly on, it'll
Skyrocket.
Yeah.
Yep. we knew.
The charts.
And those will not be paid viewers.
Yes.
Those will be,
Yeah, no.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we
only
don't-
reason we have this is because she pays people to listen to it.
That's true.
Forgot about that.
What a baller move. All right, I'll pay you $100 if you listen to all these.
Sounds good to
like
me.
all the way through.
Oh man.
That's good.
But no, speaking of, kind of going off of the wedding theme where we met, we're going to talk about a little bit of wedding themed food items.
Yeah.
And in the first topic, eat it or yeet it, which
Man.
I can't tell you the last time I've done
It's been
this
a
topic.
long time
Eat to what?
Eat
to,
it?
to this topic. So like
Oh,
eat
so
it or
this has
yeet it.
been a.
It's been like an old one, but we haven't done it.
It's an oldie, but it's a goldie.
I love that.
We're boomers. Or we are boomers.
We are for sure.
Not manager
boomers.
Molly.
No, she's she's.
You're not boomers?
Well, no, we are, but
I mean, we pretend we're not.
yeah,
but
yeah.
We're
Well,
very.
we've every episode fairly recently.
We always get into brain rot.
But it's funny. It's funny.
Chaos. Okay, wait, Molly, have you heard the term chuggy? No,
Yeah.
no way you
Yeah.
have.
No, I have.
Well, she's a teacher.
Yeah. No. Chugi is like. What? Oh,
She's a teacher. All these kids are saying all these brain rot terms
it's so
around.
chuggy.
Yeah.
I
That's so chuggy. of
What?
her.
like, so I've definitely heard that.
She's probably more used to the more
Yeah,
modern
that's
brain
true.
rot
Yeah,
terms. That
you're so
there's-
washed.
See, there's so many like terms now, and I realize my age when I don't understand. Like I have to
yeah.
look them up. You know, it's
yeah.
one like.
Uh-huh.
There's been so many that I'm like, oh, I already know. Like I already know. Like I've seen it on videos, whatever.
Yep.
There's some I'm like,
What
I
are
need to,
you
like-
talking about? Yeah.
like, where did this even come from?
And we hit that same boat. So we had Grant's younger sister
Yeah.
on, she's 19 or
She's
20.
19, yeah.
So we had a segment. I forgot what it was called. If it was called brain rot or whatever.
Something with
where
brain rot.
We said a term and we tried to guess what it was, and Lauren would tell us if we were right or not. So
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
that was
It was
that,
chaos.
that episode is Sus or Bus, right?
Yeah. Sus or Bus Slushies with Lauren Jones.
sus.
or Bus.
That's a good episode.
Isn't sus like suspicious?
Oh yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's
yeah,
like that's
yeah.
sus. Or so apparently something. Maybe did Lauren come up with it, or maybe it's just the common things the kids say now? Sus or bus.
I don't know. Well, she does. she always tells her friends, she does little videos and puts it right on their face. Thutherbuth or whatever they're eating or something.
Yeah.
Thutherbuth this frappuccino.
So
and they say
so so bus means like bussin', like it's good.
But I didn't even know that until that
I
episode.
didn't either.
I thought it was still bussin'.
Well, I thought it was bussin'. I didn't know that people just say bus now for
I know.
that.
It's
I thought bus meant like
A school
like
bus.
leaving, like bus, like no, it's bad.
Well, it kind of
Okay, now-
yeah.
no,
Bus is
no,
good.
that makes sense though.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what I'm thinking. Like Susser, like I think it's like bust. Is what I'm thinking.
Oh,
like,
bust. Yeah. Yeah.
New Yorker bust. You
Yeah.
know, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
So
that
that's
makes
why I think. But now it's different.
Yeah.
it moves so fast.
Yeah, it's bust.
I
now.
can't keep up with
I
everything.
can't
All
either.
this brain
Can't
rot.
keep up.
But anyways, the original brain rot, yeet.
Yeah,
That's
yeet.
something when we were
That was
growing
a
up.
while ago. That was probably
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
10 years ago.
That was in high school. I remember people just saying yeet all over the place.
Yeet.
Oh man. So eat it or eat it. I'm gonna say a food item, and you're gonna say, would it be better to eat it or to eat this item? And yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've done it.
Yeah.
So the first one, I don't know if this is a repeat one, but I'm like, why not? Cupcake.
Oh,
This is a tough one. I love cupcakes. They taste amazing.
okay, but you know what's better than cupcake?
Throwing a cupcake at someone,
Exactly.
if it lands right, it just sticks.
Man,
to them.
if the frosting hits right on the forehead, that would be hilarious.
And that way you can make use of some cupcakes have so much frosting on them.
Oh man, yeah.
They're
Oh,
hard
yeah.
to eat.
Yeah.
But they're good. But make use of that frosting and
true.
absolutely smoke someone in the face
true.
with one.
And so these are like wedding foods, right?
Oh, most of these.
See, I'd rather eat a cupcake than a cake. I can't eat a whole
Oh,
cake.
that's true.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
that's true.
But
And
I
what's
love
more-
the idea of throwing a cupcake.
Exactly. And what's more exciting, a piece of cake or a cupcake?
Oh yeah.
They're just so cute.
I mean,
Thanks.
cake's good, but cupcakes, like, it's smaller. You feel a little bit better about eating
Yeah,
a
portion
cupcake versus
sizes.
a,
That's true.
versus a piece of cake. But it all depends. There are just times I'm such a sweet tooth that I'm like, both.
I'll take both. Do you ever take the bottom of the cupcake and put it on the top and so it's like a
I
sandwich?
was just gonna say yes.
I have tried it.
like the only
most,
way.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
most
like
of
the
the time
only
it's
way to
pretty
cook
good,
it.
Yes.
but there's sometimes it's still really messy.
That's true. It like oozes out, you know.
Yeah, but it's still better, I think, than normally trying to trying to take a big bite out of it first.
Like, what's your favorite kind of cupcake?
I would probably say just normal vanilla like cake part of it, and then chocolate frosting.
Oh, fancy.
Really?
I like that combo, but that's just me.
So generic.
That is kind of generic.
I am
mean,
a pretty generic
it's
person when it comes.
I mean,
to
it's
food,
kind of
so-
Old Faithful.
Yeah.
What about you, Molly?
Mine is red velvet.
Oh, that is good.
that's
Love
I did forget
too.
about that.
Do you like carrot cake?
Yes.
Oh, I love
forgot
Really?
about that.
Oh man,
That's
I
it.
forgot about carrot cake too.
I've never been on board with that.
Oh, you're not a carrot cake
I'm not
person.
a carrot cake person.
Have you ever had homemade carrot cake?
I know,
See, that's where.
but I just
be.
I just
It is an
veggie
acquired.
and
Does it
like a
weird you
cake
out?
form.
yeah,
Yes.
I don't
It
know
is-
why it's good though.
It is an acquired taste.
It is because
Yeah.
it's like there's shavings of carrot in it.
Yeah.
That you would think it would turn me off, but it's good.
You
I
have
don't
to
know.
have really good frosting with it. That's the key.
That is true, actually. The frosting does
Yeah.
make it. Oh man.
Like by itself, I just don't think that's
That's
for
what-
me.
That's why I'm surprised I like it, because
I
usually
know.
I'm very picky,
Yeah, same.
but I don't know why.
So picky.
Susserbuth carrot
Nothing but
cake.
carrot
Salsa-
cake. Carrot cupcakes. I mean, I don't really know. I feel like it's either vanilla or chocolate, red velvet. What other cupcakes can you have?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I should know.
I don't
just,
really eat
they
cupcakes
just
very
said-
often.
They said cupcakes at
Okay, wait.
my
Actually,
graduation.
okay, wait. The ones at Cub, they're like this big. You know what I'm talking about?
Like small
No.
ones?
They're like
Those little
really
mini?
small. They're like
With little sprinkles on them.
little
Yeah.
sprinkles. They come in like a 12 pack.
Yeah.
And I can house probably like 5
That's
of them.
that's dangerous.
Yeah.
As soon as you
But,
start
like-
making sweets mini, it's just dangerous.
Oh, I'll just eat 10 then.
I just I don't understand by making them smaller. I get it, like portion size.
Yeah. Mhm.
But it's like a Dr. Pepper. It's like I
man.
finish one little small can.
Of
I'm trying
course.
to drink small cans, and
Yep.
then I get finished it, and I'm like, you know what? If I have one more, it's still one full one.
It might even be less.
You know what's better
I'ma
than
drink
just
it.
one small one? Two small ones.
2 small ones, perfect.
In my head, it's like still fine.
It's perfect.
Oh man.
I will say the one exception I have for like making things smaller, Oreo thins.
Foul.
You don't like those?
What?
No.
You don't like Oreo thins?
I need like Oreos, like it's double icing in it.
Oh,
Like one
the
of those.
double.
Yeah.
I can't eat like a regular Oreo.
What about the mega stuffed?
Yes.
Those are crazy.
That's
so much frosting.
I could have a full row of those and not feel bad about it. Yes.
I feel nothing.
All the frosting.
Okay, but honestly, I think the best portion size for an Oreo is double stuff. It's like
That is
just
true.
it's just slightly more, and it's not overpowering. But you have to have milk.
Really?
I don't eat Oreos without milk.
I don't.
Really?
I can eat.
I don't do it
without.
with milk.
How do you eat an Oreo? Do you bite into it? Do you take it off? Like
I take
rip
off
it?
one side of it and then
No.
take off another side
You're
of it and
crazy.
then make it even bigger.
Wait,
Like I make it like a quadruple stuff Oreo.
wait, what?
Super I can.
Yeah,
I don't even understand what you're saying.
Okay, so I take 2 Oreos.
Okay, 2 Oreos.
I bite off one of the cookie sides on one of them, and then bite off one of the cookie sides of another one, and then combine them. So then it's like a quadruple stuff Oreo.
Yeah, so like kind of like a mega stuff. So like joining the two.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
I do that quite often.
When I eat Oreos, I stab a fork in it, and then I dip it in the milk so I don't get my fingers all milky.
That's
And then-
fair. I don't know if I've ever heard of someone stabbing an Oreo with
Okay,
a
not
fork before.
like in the cookie, but like through
But
the
like in
slit
the-
of the.
yeah.
Oh, through the frosting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, straight to the cookie.
That's better. I was
It
like,
crumbles
I was like,
everywhere.
you
Yeah.
monster. Why would you do that?
Crazy person. Get help.
How's that going to work for you?
Stop it. Get
Yeah.
some help.
Like Oreo milk, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Oreos. No, I love the mint Oreo thins.
Oh, those are good. Yes. No? Not
I'm
mint?
not a big mint person.
Oh.
Well, I can only have mint like gum.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, like the thin mints.
Oh, like
I
Girl
can't
Scout.
eat that. Yeah, I can't eat like the
Yeah.
desserts of that.
Those aren't my favorite.
They're not your favorite.
They're not my favorite.
I've never met someone that does not like thin mints. Besides,
Well,
me,
okay.
obviously,
I will eat them because I'm very not picky at all.
Yeah.
But tag-alongs.
it's a treat.
yeah.
Oh.
Tag-alongs are for sure the best.
Yeah.
The peanut butter ones.
I like the lemon ones.
Oh, those are
lemonade
good.
ones.
Oh,
Dude,
Or
lemon-
the
those
Reese's peanut butter ones.
Yeah, those are good
The
too.
Reese's
You know?
peanut butter ones.
Well, they're like the peanut butter. I call them the Reese's peanut
Yeah,
butter ones.
they're
Is that the tag-alongs?
no, I think they're a
Wait.
little newer.
Oh,
I wanna
what?
say,
Yeah.
right?
I have not seen
I don't know what
these.
their name is.
I don't
just
know
call
either.
the Reese's peanut butter
They're
ones.
just
All right.
Dude,
Guess I gotta
this
get
reminds me,
those.
lemon
Yeah.
Oreos. I love lemon Oreos.
Ah.
You don't like them?
I can't
Oh,
get
I
on
thought
board.
they were just vanilla.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, they make ones where it's lemon frosting on the inside,
Oh,
but it's
Wait,
the
maybe I
golden
know
cookie.
Maybe I
on the
haven't had
outside.
that. I've had the vanilla Oreos, which
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm not
those
a big
aren't-
fan.
Those
of
aren't
that.
my jam.
I didn't think
Not a
I'd
big
like
fan.
lemon Oreos, but
Huh.
I enjoy them.
I think the only lemon things is lemonade or lemon bars, like straight up lemon.
Oh.
Those are so good.
I could eat a bunch of those.
And
Those
that's
are
where
so good.
I don't want to hype you guys up too much with lemon Oreos, but I feel like that reminds me.
Really?
It reminded me of lemon bars.
Okay,
a little
I
bit.
could be on board then.
No, have you ever made lemon bars?
No,
I
probably
made
impossible to
lemon.
make.
Oh,
I
dude.
made lemon bars, and I will never make them again.
Oh no.
Are they
Like-
so hard to make?
Like I'm zesting lemons
Oh,
and
yeah.
Oh.
and squeezing lemon. Like it's
Yeah.
just I'm making them straight from scratch.
Okay.
And also I didn't really watch. I got all like the ingredients
Yeah.
like in my head. I just didn't know how much of all
Okay.
like how,
Nice.
But I know I had whatever. I'm watching a YouTube video.
Oh.
Excellent. Yep.
Uh-huh. And the guy said, "Yep, so now grab your 8 eggs." And I'm like, 8 eggs? 8 eggs? In this egg economy?
Yeah.
Absolutely
You know how
not.
expensive
It's like a whole
that is?
sleeve.
I was like, oh, absolutely not. But so I put in 6 eggs.
Okay.
Did it turn out?
They turned out. But then you have to let it like cool for like the longest time.
Sure. Yeah.
And you got to cook the crust first and then put the ice and then cool
So
it.
much
It's
that
a
goes into
whole day
baking.
thing.
Oh my
And I
goodness.
said, I'm just going to walk over to the grocery store,
Yep.
buy them for $7, or go to Trader Joe's. They're
Oh, Trader
$4.99.
Joe's,
And you
yes.
can just unthaw them.
There you go.
Again, why would I ever make anything?
Man.
I should just get
Make
it
out
This
for
is
myself.
brutal.
That's okay. I don't make a lot of things, but that is something that's a bummer. You're making something, and you have to if you have to wait to eat it.
Yes.
Oh,
That is-
man, I hate letting things cool.
Yeah, like I just want to eat it right now.
Yeah, it's like
I can
cookies
wait.
or brownies or.
Oh yeah, cookies. I'm just eating them right away.
Oh,
I'll eat
yeah.
it with a spoon if I have to.
Yeah.
Before it's
Oh
Just
yeah,
like,
cookie
I-
soup.
I'm like I'm not waiting.
Yeah,
That could be
Why-
forever. I'm not doing
Man,
that.
but cookie dough, hot take, is so much better than cookies. Like chocolate chip cookie dough, better than chocolate chip cookies.
I
No?
like both. I mean, like I like a good like
oh, that's
like
tough.
a hot chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
but,
like nice
Nothing-
hot warm one.
you know, like
Yeah, it's-
perfect right out of the oven.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the cookie dough is good. Again,
It's
when
good.
I don't want to wait for it to cook. I'm just gonna eat it.
Yep.
I would almost agree with you, but my dad makes some bussin'
Oh,
chocolate chip cookies.
bussin'.
Bussin'.
They're the best thing ever. They even beat out Costco cookies for me.
Whoa.
And I
That's just a lot.
I love Costco.
I love
cookies.
Costco cookies.
When I used to live with Matt and Damien,
Oh,
some,
yeah.
some of my old roommates, they had a Costco membership.
Oh,
like, oh,
man.
can we get you anything? I'm like, can you buy me chocolate chip cookies? And I ate the entire 15 pack throughout the entire week.
That's so many
It was
cookies.
so many cookies. It was so much sugar.
That
But
is
I was
insane.
addicted, man.
I do not have a Costco membership, but I love when I have someone that
Yes.
gets me like in there. And I went with my roommate, and she was using her mom's Costco card.
Oh, nice.
So we go in,
The plug.
and it's like 8 p.m. Like we're just going for like laundry detergent.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Laundry
Laundry
detergent.
detergent.
What
Yeah.
does it turn into?
Sure.
And 2.5 hours later, later, like I'm sampling. I'm walking around just looking at everything under the sun. Like I'm
Yep.
looking at outdoor furniture. I have a balcony.
Why not?
It's like, why not?
I could put this here.
I'm testing out the couches.
I could
I'm like,
use this somewhere.
I could use this. I'm looking at the clothes. I'm in the produce. I
Yep.
got like 180 things of toilet paper
Yep.
on sale.
If I
what
buy
I
it
didn't
now.
get, my laundry detergent.
Yeah.
So I walk out of there, have to walk right on back in to get
Oh, you
my
didn't
laundry.
even-
I didn't even get it. I didn't even walk down that aisle.
oh,
Like that
yeah.
just says a lot. I just didn't even so to go back in. It was just so
Who among us has not done that? Oh man, I have totally done that. Oh, why am I here? Oh, this one thing. Oh, okay. I spend the entire time getting other things. Eating samples. Oh man, I
Oh.
love Costco samples.
so
tempting.
great.
They have everything there, though, too. That
Yeah.
story reminds me of, so Matt and Damon, my old roommates, they would go do groceries usually Sunday, I want to say, after
Nice.
church. And one time I got back and they had a Papa Shop basketball thing in there. And I was like, where did you get this? And they're like, all right, here's the story, Brett. So we walked into Costco.
Here's the story,
We
Brett.
walked into Costco and they saw a Papa Shop basketball goal thing. And they looked at each other. I was like, all right, if it's under $100, we're buying it. And they shook hands and it was under $100. So they bought it.
Amazing.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to use it much because it was pretty loud.
Oh,
and our
nice.
neighbor one time hit the wall.
Oh,
We're like,
no.
we're like, oh, we
That's
probably
funny.
shouldn't do
There
that
goes
anymore.
the $100.
But it was really fun.
That is amazing.
Oh, those goons.
Oh, those
I love
so
everything that comes with the story.
Oh, it's
Like
so
like that happened. They're like I can't wait to tell this.
Yeah.
Story. Like how this all happened.
It's so good.
it's amazing.
Such a story person.
Exactly.
What are we even?
How did we get here?
Welcome to the part of the show where how did we get here?
Man, oh yeah, that's always happens.
That's
Brett.
the best part of the break time banter.
How in the
This is
world
so
did we
funny.
get
Even
here?
though Manager Molly was like, oh, they're doing it again.
Oh, they're doing it
Doing it
again.
on this
Cutting their
classic.
pay again.
Guys, stay on topic.
We have a
Like-
separate earbud in our ear
Yeah,
right
I
now.
was just gonna say. I was like, you
talks
guys
to us.
get it going.
That's actually why we have
That's
these.
that's why they
It's
have.
literally
the
just
headphones.
Molly giving us the script right now.
Oh, man.
That's good. What's the next
I
one?
suppose we will get to the next one. And the next one is cake.
Oh well, we kind of talked about. Like,
We did kind of
Like a
talk
whole,
about it.
like a
mean-
whole cake or just a piece of cake?
I would
There's a difference.
I would probably say piece of cake, but you can do
I'm
whatever.
eating that.
I would probably be more
Yeah.
inclined to eat a piece of cake.
Yes.
But a whole cake.
But if it's a whole cake, dude, if it's one of those like circular, wham, right in there. That's more of a pie, but
yeah.
I think a cake has to be eaten.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's classic.
Exactly.
Well, I think there's the whole point of the wedding tradition is like stuffing
true.
it in their face. Like, of course, it's
true.
meant to be eaten.
exactly. I feel like that's not.
Cupcakes are to be eaten.
Yeah. I feel like it's not as popular anymore to do like shove the cake in.
Yeah,
The,
I'm
Yeah.
not doing that at my wedding.
yeah. That's
Oh.
okay.
It's okay. Maybe I'll just
Maybe that's the anniversary
Put some
thing.
on my
I'm gonna
nose or
start that.
something.
Your anniversary, you should just shove
there
the
we go.
cake in.
just randomly,
I love it.
not even on the anniversary. Like, oh, it hit our
Just a random
anniversary
day.
the week after. Wham! Right in your face.
Like absolutely slam a cake in the face. Well, you're married to me now.
You're stuck with me now.
Another thing I think about with eating a cake, you know those big rectangular sheet cakes?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Imagine throwing one
that's
You'd have to
classic.
two-hand that.
and it just slaps across them.
That'd be so funny.
Well, have you seen the ones like, since I'm so cool, I'm on social media.
Yep,
and
of course,
yeah,
of course,
Of
of course.
course. But like the flipping it and having it
Oh,
land
and
on the board.
land.
Have you
Yeah,
seen that?
I have
Wait.
seen that. Where they take a sheet cake and they
Yep.
flip it up when they try to catch
Oh
it.
Yep.
yeah.
And they're competing to see who can do the most
That
flips.
always works out
Yep.
badly.
That. What do you mean? I've seen all good ones.
They've never dropped it on the ground.
They've never dropped or on somebody or,
Or-
on the dog.
Grant,
They've
you should do
never
that.
done that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You should do that.
Flip our
You should do that at
cake.
your wedding, Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of the classic like little like just like hey honey, let's see who can get
That's a
it.
great. Brett, if I'm holding a piece of cake in my wedding, I'll just like,
I'll look at you and I'll flip my piece over and
dude,
try to catch
if
it.
you
No
flip
eye
your piece of
contact.
cake, I will flip my piece of
Okay,
cake.
okay. I'll try to remember that.
Bro, I don't know if we can do it because I think the plates.
Yeah.
No, they might be plastic.
I'll figure it out.
If you flip your cake, I will flip my
That'd
cake.
be so great.
We got to say it depends on where I'm seated at your
Because
wedding.
I think I don't think-
Outside.
Will I be able to
yeah,
see
you're
you?
far, yeah, you're outside. Sorry,
Outside.
you're at your own little kiddie table outside.
Oh,
Like in a
goodness.
little lawn chair.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Not even a tent if it's raining, just outside.
That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know why we just talked about this last episode. So I
Yeah.
had a graduation ceremony.
Yeah.
And the people that walk out and they'll do like a funny thing in front of the camera. Since I was the last one, took off my hat and threw it and caught it, which was fun. But what if I had a cake, a big sheet cake, and I
Oh
tried to
my-
flip it and tried to catch that?
That man.
I couldn't do that because of my job because I'd have to be the one to clean
Oh,
it up
true.
later.
Yeah, you'd be the one. Oh
That's
my
ever more
goodness.
reason to do it. Like no one can yell at me because I have to like clean it up. so
I'm
it's
the one
fine.
that cleans it, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, so you can do it.
That'd be so hard to get out of that carpet.
Exactly.
Oh.
So I thought about that, but I would just catch it, so it wouldn't be a
Oh
problem.
yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
just catch it.
It'd
yeah.
be fine.
Don't even need to worry about the repercussions.
No, it's funny because one of my younger brothers, Kyle, got married on this campus, and I was the best man.
Yeah.
And me and the maid of honor, our introduction, we had little party poppers.
Oh, nice.
And we hit them when we went out.
Oh, I
so
love it.
literally like 1 or 2 days later, yeah, it was 2 days later, I had to clean it up,
Oh, nice.
which was funny. I was
That's
like, oh,
hilarious.
who did this? Who put party poppers all over the place?
Come on, they were raging too hard. Come on now.
I just think it's fun. But anyways,
so
back
good.
back on topic. I suppose we should talk about another item.
Yeet.
So-
whatever it is, I'm yeeting it.
Ice cream sandwich.
100% yeeting that.
Yeah.
Wait, is it like the rectangular one?
I was thinking the
Oh, the
rectangular one.
classic.
Right? Like the chocolate. Like
Yeah.
And that
what's
one
on
went
it.
sore.
That is,
Yeah.
you could like tomahawk it. That's perfect because then the ice cream hits them and not just the cookie part,
That
sandwich
that
part.
would be awesome.
Circular ones, that'd be kind of fun too.
I mean, that could kind of hurt.
That could be, yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like
yeah.
the DQ ones.
It's
Okay,
frozen.
if you threw one of those drumstick ones and it like the ice cream like you're a unicorn, that would be hilarious. Oh my word! It would just
would
really
love
hurt
that.
if it was the point of the of the cone. That would actually make a mark.
Get stitches from it.
Yeah.
How'd you get stitches in your forehead? Well, someone threw a drumstick in my face.
A drumstick? Like
A
from
drumstick?
a... No, like an ice
touch
cream
my
drumstick.
Yeah, ice cream.
Oh my goodness. That'd be hilarious.
You touch my drum set?
Do you touch my drumstick?
Brett, have you
watched
seen
that
that movie?
like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it's so. Brett,
like
have you
you
seen
touch my
that?
drum
I don't
set?
think you've
It's-
seen that.
I don't know if... remind
Step
me.
Brothers?
No, I haven't seen it.
Wow.
Brett.
I'm not
I
cultured.
feel like you would laugh so hard at it.
Probably.
It's really fun.
Probably.
It's really good.
It's classic.
I'm an adult now.
No, I didn't. No.
It's that sounds familiar.
It's good.
So I'm sure a bunch of people have
Yeah.
seen it and quoted it around me.
Did we,
Can we
just-
build
did we
bank
just
buddies?
become best friends? Yup. Oh, so good.
Grant, you kind of beat me to the next one because the next one was ice cream cone.
Oh. It's like You detected that.
Yeah, you were
Just like a no bread or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what if it was like a McDonald's ice cream cone? That'd be funnier if I threw it.
I think I'd be more inclined for those ones because
Yeah.
if it's a waffle cone, I don't know if I want to eat it because I love waffle cones.
Those are so good.
I can't eat a regular like those sugar ones.
Oh.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bowl ice cream person. Can you imagine being like a little like 7-year-old and going to like the ice cream shop and like with all your friends and it's like, I'll have an ice cream cone. I'll have my ice cream in a dish.
In a bowl.
And everyone's like, that's the whole point of why we're here, to get a cone.
I'm 100% with you. I hate
Really?
cones.
Good.
I hate cones. Unless it's a drumstick. Like one of those like frozen like
Yeah, those are
chocolate
good.
nuts and then it's like
That's why
those are good.
Like waffle cone all day.
Yeah.
So good. But
Still a
so when you go to a Twins game, you just get the little baseball bowls.
Yes,
No, baseball, no,
those are-
helmet
I
bowls.
love
Little helmet bowls. Which those are good.
Those are good.
I like those.
I have
Hey,
like
man.
5 of those.
yeah, they're so good.
Those little baseball hands.
Man.
Hey, at this
Get the
point,
nacho
I think the
ones.
tickets for the Twins are still pretty cheap these days.
True. Now's the time to go.
Yeah.
They're not doing so hot. So
Oh, the Twins.
I just went.
Oh.
Like a couple weeks ago for my nephew's. His school was doing like a whole outing.
yeah.
So I
nice.
sat in a section with a bunch of kids. I mean, as every baseball
Oh
game
yeah,
is,
of
of
course.
But the last time I went before that, I got stuck in the parking garage for an hour and a half.
How?
No.
Thought I was gonna go insane. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how.
Well, you were.
It was just an hour, over an hour.
Oh,
and a
you're
half.
waiting. Like
I was
in your car,
waiting
you're
in
driving out.
Like yeah, I like back out and I'm
That-
going an hour and a half until I got out.
Oh my goodness.
That's horrible.
I went to one. It was like I even left before the game was done.
Oh my.
Trying to beat the
Lord.
rush.
Like trying to beat the rush. That didn't work. So I go, I get in my car. I'm like trying to like pull out. It was 3:30. I'd be in St. Paul to babysit my friend
Oh no.
at like 5:15, and I got there at 5:30.
Oh my goodness. That's
Isn't
That's
that
chaos.
What's also crazy that there wasn't that many people in attendance so far this year.
Right. It's just
horrible?
Minneapolis.
There was at that game.
There wasn't that game apparently.
Well, let me tell you.
Oh, that's
An hour and
crazy.
a half. I thought I was just gonna I should just walk.
That's so unfortunate because I feel like Target Field I've had pretty good experience
Yeah.
with getting out. It's more so been when I've gone to Timberwolves games.
Oh, that
usually
too,
takes
yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, those take forever too. Because Target Center's in a weird spot for some
Yeah,
reason.
it's right in the.
I don't know why that's such a weird spot, but it's the intersections all.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
just tricky
It's just
getting out.
weirds me out.
But like, can you imagine going to like Timberwolves, Twins,
yeah.
and then they had something at US Bank Stadium too.
Oh,
It's like
man.
you're not gonna leave.
Good luck with that.
You were there until midnight.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Just stay for the next game while you're at it.
Yeah, honestly though.
All right, these next two aren't necessarily wedding themed because these other ones I feel like I've seen at Ashley's wedding. Did they have ice cream or what did they have?
I have no idea.
They had something there. Was it
Tacos, right?
tacos?
yeah.
Did they have like
Tacos and
did they have like a slushy
ice cream?
machine? Or they had something before the like something out of
Snow
the-
cones.
Snow cones.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what it was.
It was
It
in a
was like
little
slushy.
truck.
yeah, a little truck.
yeah.
That's right. Oh,
That
that
was
was
so awesome.
That was cool.
I also love snow cones.
Oh,
Those
they're
are good.
for some reason they're
Ooh.
they're so good.
Oh man, those are good.
But it's like I could eat like 5 of them and not feel bad about it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just ice. It's
exactly.
water.
Ice and a little bit of sugar. And
It's just
fine.
a little bit of
Sugar ice.
A little bit. Not that much. It's not that much.
Just a wee bit. It's some like red 40. It's
Yeah,
just-
yeah. It's not that much, guys.
Probably the worst thing for you ever.
Why's your face all blue? It's fine.
It's like, don't even worry about it.
Did you eat a Smurf out there?
You eat a Smurf.
No, it's fine.
Wait, sorry. Did you see those videos of like, okay, like who just
Yeah.
ate like this?
Oh, the powdered donuts.
The powdered donut. Who ate the powdered donuts? Like, come on, guys, like fess up. Like, oh, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
This person's like covered. Oh yeah.
Because it always pans. So the person like, and then it was covered in like, man, yeah, guys, whoever did
sorry,
this,
man,
should
like-
just really fess up. Like, come on.
Those kind of videos are so funny because you're not. You're like, oh man, and it just like slowly moves to the person.
Yeah.
Like it's completely covered.
It's like-
oh.
Like where did all my green paint go? Like where? Where's my?
It's the Jolly Green Giant over there.
That or just
Yep.
like Elphaba from Wicked.
Oh yeah.
Someone did the Lorax.
The What a movie.
Oh, that is a good
Everyone's
movie.
dressing up like the Lorax now. It's so funny.
Oh man, that is a great movie.
I just sorry.
No.
Thinking
This
about-
is what this podcast
now,
is for.
Now I get it. Where you're just like, how do we even end up here? But
I don't-
I'm doing it to myself, so it's fine.
Oh, there's times I
But-
listen back and I'm like, wait, what were we
How
talking
did we
about?
even-
I don't
yeah.
remember anymore. There's too many episodes now. I don't specifically
Oh,
remember
man.
all of them.
Yeah.
And it's so fun now because I will forget something that happened. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness, we went there. Man, that was
So good.
That was good. So this next one, Twinkie.
Oh.
Eat it or yeet it?
Yeet it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that's like I don't know why I thought about this. It's almost like throwing a sponge at someone.
Yeah.
Because it hits and then the frosting will explode.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be funny.
And Twinkies, I mean, they're okay, but
Man, they're so gross.
yeah, they're not-
I just don't like them.
yeah, I'm not a Twinkie
Is
person.
that like a
just-
hostess
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
gotta be.
And they were like discontinued for like
Yeah,
the
they-
longest time
they almost-
too.
they
I wonder
almost-
why. They're such a healthy snack. to
Yeah,
Yeah,
have.
because they were. Yeah, they're so.
I don't get
They
it.
made a comeback.
Yeah, well, because like people found out they were like going out of business and they made a comeback and they're
Yeah.
they're back.
They're like,
so
we cannot let
crazy.
this go.
we need to have our Twinkies.
We need to save it.
But okay, here in general, Hostess and Little Debbie's are so good.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't even get me started about the oatmeal cream pies and the Swiss
Cosmic
rolls.
Oh, the Swiss rolls are
Oh, Cosmo
Oh,
brownies.
Those
straight childhood.
Okay,
right
wait.
there.
yes.
Nutty bars.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Oh, yes.
Those are my favorite. I just love peanut butter and
so good.
chocolate so much.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with that.
Okay, wait. Underrated one that's really good. Zebra cakes.
Oh.
My dad loved those zebra
Those are
cakes.
so
I'd get the
good.
cosmic brownies and he would get the zebra cakes.
Mm.
Those are classic.
Oh man.
Classic.
Those
And
bring
it's
me
hard
back.
to pass those up when I'm shopping at Cub because it's close by. I'm like, do I need those? No, but
Should I just eat the whole thing tonight? Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I
Like it's fine.
if I have to buy one, it's like usually Nutty Buddy because
Yeah. Oh,
they're so
100%.
good. Brings me back.
Those are good.
All right, maybe we'll have to make a whole segment where it's like, all right, all of these Little Debbie things, eat it or yeet it.
Oh man.
I don't
Just
know.
do
I probably
taste
just-
testing here.
Taste test. Well,
Yeah.
You know?
funny
We've been
enough-
talking about blind taste tests for so long. We just
Like you
True.
got to make like a good activity now that you have like video.
A legit-
and I know we've talked about this
True.
at our meetings.
Yeah, every
which
week.
I've
yeah.
only been the only one showing up to.
what do you mean?
Yeah, we've been there. We've been there.
Zoom in, but we're not actually there. It's a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think I'm
Can you
clever.
send me the like Zoom link? Please.
We just have a video of us podcasting as like, oh, we're there.
Yeah.
yeah, we're so
Yeah, we're there in
This is our
person.
meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
good.
You know, she gave us a deadline for like getting this new fancy setup, and I'm gonna tell you the only reason I did it is because I knew manager Molly was coming on.
Yeah.
So
I mentioned this like episode 10.
yeah, it was really
Like
early on.
this needed to be like
First thing.
Come on,
Yeah.
get it going. Come on,
Yeah.
come on,
Get it
folks.
together.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's
Big
why that
big
redhead's
bucks.
not here anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't part of the big picture.
We're just gonna throw him under the
He
bus
has
just
to go.
because. We're sorry, I say.
He'll be fine.
But I'm gonna throw him under the bus even more because that
Okay, Molly, what do you think that was?
Like a cat?
that might be the best answer we've
That's a
gotten
good
for that.
answer. It's not.
It's not a
human.
cat.
It's a human.
No, it's not. Can I hear it again?
Yes,
Who is that?
that is the one and only, the tall redhead himself, Isaiah Miller.
I don't know how he made that noise.
He lives in spirit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
That,
we will
that's the
never
legacy that he leaves. Is that, like,
that actually is. I mean,
cat-
literally
like,
almost every episode I hit that button.
it
Just
sounds like if
because.
I stepped on a cat's tail.
Oh yeah,
You know, and it's
Man.
like,
I can't even recreate it because it's just
No.
so.
He tried because I used to have the segment. Maybe I'll bring it back called "What's That Sound," where I would record random sounds.
Yeah, that was a
and
weird
I
one.
got him with that one. He had no idea it
Oh,
was him.
really?
that's insane.
That's when it first started. He couldn't get his own. He couldn't get
This
his
was
own
like it was
sound.
the second or third time I did it
Okay.
because I was editing. I have a GoPro, so
Oh,
I was
yeah.
playing volleyball with it on,
right.
and all of a sudden, in the middle of the set, he just comes up to the camera and makes that noise, and I just stopped. It's like, what? What just happened?
I don't know what's funnier, the fact that that was like unintentional,
Yeah.
or the fact that you wore a GoPro playing volleyball.
I know it sounds pretty nerdy, but it does look pretty cool.
Like, I think it's cool, but like, can you imagine like a ball just
hitting your head.
Yeah, this guy with the GoPro.
Brett, you do look kind of funny.
It
but
does-
the videos are great.
Yes.
It looks
They're
so-
worth it.
Yes.
It looks so stupid when you have it on. When I have longer hair too, it looks so dumb.
Oh, yeah. You have your afro, Brett.
yeah.
Oh,
it looks so
man.
dumb. Because it like
Did you have an afro at the wedding?
at their wedding, I don't know.
I don't think
probably
you did.
I probably had a nice
Oh,
haircut.
man. You haven't seen Afro Brett, man. I'll have to pull up a picture because
Oh,
I'm
like-
sure I have Afro Brett.
Was it like natural? Like
Oh yeah,
curly?
it was.
It was
yeah,
natty.
It was
Really?
It's natty.
Natty.
It was natty.
Long story short, we'll find a picture. But especially first year, my hair just went crazy.
Oh, man.
And I was teaching swimming lessons, so I was in
boy.
chlorine every day. So that didn't help it. But I have naturally poofy and curly hair. It's just shorter right now.
Oh, man.
But it was crazy.
That was so good.
It
You
was.
should bring it back and then wear headphones.
Oh man. It looks. It's funny because you can't even see the top of that.
You wouldn't see the headphones. And
Yeah.
it's just like this
disappear.
weird, like,
It's funny.
You'd be like a gamer kid with like an indent in your head. Oh, my word. That.
No, it is funny because my hair was grown out a little bit longer, but because I'm not teaching lessons, like it curls a lot better.
Yeah.
It doesn't go as crazy.
True, because the chlorine just like ate away at your hair, just like
And,
making it.
and in the
frizz.
summer, it's worse because it dries it up
Oh,
even
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
So I was growing it out in the winter, and it was a lot nicer for
right.
that. So, but yeah, maybe we'll bring it back. If maybe manager Molly's already like Brett for the views.
it's already on the docket.
You
for
gotta
next week's
you
meeting.
gotta bring it back. You have 1 week,
You have 1 week to get it back up to Afro Brett.
or else.
Otherwise, you're cut.
Afro Brett just makes you think of first year Bible school, and I think that's okay that we're past that.
We can just keep that where it is.
Yeah.
Oh, fun times.
So good.
Oh, last item that I have for eat it or eat it, s'mores.
I would eat it.
I think I would eat it too.
I think I'm
That's
eating
a
it too.
tricky thing to throw because it's
It
all going
is.
to go over the place instead
Gonna
of where you
fall-
want
it's
it
gonna
to
fall
go.
apart.
You can
and
poke an eye out with a graham cracker.
that too. Plus, you spent so much time making.
Oh,
the
it is
s'more.
very
Yeah.
time consuming.
And
Why-
we just talked about this with dilemma bars and eating stuff. Like, if I want to eat it. If
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
taking
It's-
time to roast some marshmallow,
Yeah.
prepping, like doing all of it, waiting for the marshmallow to cool, I'm eating it.
You're not gonna waste
It's like a
it.
3-course meal. It's got your graham cracker, your chocolate, your marshmallow.
Some sort of fancy dessert. Here's the I try to think of something
Here's the
fancy.
roasted marshmallow on top, chocolate ganache and graham crackle filling.
My accents. I don't have proper accents. I just have
was
Australian.
really
Sprinkled
good,
with
actually.
edible gold.
With the 24 karat gold sprinkled on top.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh.
That was a little better.
Should be an NPR with
No,
that.
I don't know if I could. To be quite honest with you, that idea is just the worst.
I
Name
think-
the movie.
Oh, wait. No! The Lego movie.
The Lego Movie. Sorry, have you seen that?
Wait, Wild Style. I got this.
That idea is just
the worst.
I was not expecting you to say the Lego movie
Yeah,
at
sorry.
all. Like, I was so out of left
It was
field
so
with that.
random. But anyways,
That's
I
chaos.
felt like someone was going to say something and I just kept going.
That's okay.
That's all right. No, most of my accents are kind of, one of them's this one called Barracuda Brett.
Beku Brett!
And he shows up at Bible school camps and does room checks. People say I look like him. I don't know why. They say I can sound like him. Oi, my name's Barracuda Brett, and today we're going to be doing room checks at Galilee Bible Camp. First, we're going to go to the boys' cabin.
How stinky is the boys' cabin, Brett?
Oh, it's pretty stinky in there. Cameraman, make sure you plug your nose.
Okay,
when
I'm
you go
plugging
in.
it, plugging it.
He shows up once a year. He's pretty crazy.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy, actually.
He's wild. Anyway,
Where'd you even find him? In the backwoods?
I don't know. He claims that I'm cousins with him, and I don't understand.
You have no relation.
Yeah, I don't understand this guy. So
This is chaos.
Anyways, sorry about that. But
That's so good.
moving on to the fun topic. So,
Bro, this has been the fun topic.
it's always the fun topic. All of it's fun. But this
Aren't
was
they all fun?
This one was super random. Like, this is fun. So,
This is
assigned
a good one, yeah.
wedding seating. So
Oh, yeah.
this came up because obviously it's how we met. But Grant,
Yes.
he was talking to me 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
He told me that like where I was seating
Yeah.
where I'm gonna sit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
outside with the kitty table.
Yeah,
By
exactly,
yourself.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the rain.
But I thought it would be fun If you had no limitations, you could
Yeah.
invite anyone, any celebrity, any actor, any fantasy character. What would be your dream wedding table?
Man, that'd be good.
I don't even know where I would start, to be honest, either.
Where would I
It's a
start?
little bit of everything,
It's tough. It's yeah.
But I feel like somehow we'll find something to talk about.
Yeah.
besides
Maybe we'll
meat.
collectively make a table.
Yeah. A table of 8.
Table 8?
8.
Oh,
Table
man.
of 8.
Table 19.
Table 19.
Table 19.
Outside in the rain.
outcast.
Did it
In the
rain
rain.
too?
It was raining.
was
but
pretty
we had a tent. We had a tent.
But I
over
think
us.
it got on us because we were
we-
like
I mean,
at the
a little
corner of the
bit.
tent.
Yeah.
A little bit.
If we didn't have the tent, I think that would have been like truly icing on the cake there.
Legendary.
Like starts pouring and we come in during like the speeches.
Yeah, we're just-
everyone's very emotional. We just come like
And we're
sopping
we're,
wet.
we're drenched. Oh, sorry. We were just crying so much that
Yeah, we're crying so much.
we're just absolutely drenched.
Oh man,
It's just so beautiful.
so lovely.
it's so good.
Oh man. So
I would be bringing Whitney Houston.
oh,
Like alive or
then she could sing.
That is a good one.
she's
Wow.
my icon, my
She's-
idol.
She's the entertainment for the night.
Yes.
That's
Wow,
a good
she's a
one.
yeah.
legend.
She'll sing and then she'll come sit
Oh,
at the
that's
table.
good.
That's
Chat.
amazing.
Man.
So it can be like dead or alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyone.
Okay.
Yeah. We should
Oh.
get a comedian.
Give me
I don't know why. All I can think of is Tim Hawkins right now.
he would be funny.
Do you know who that is?
No, I do
Oh
not.
man.
Do you know who do you know Shane Gillis?
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yes.
Bro. If he was sitting with Whitney Houston, that'd be
I know.
chaos. Okay, there you go. There's 2. That is a chaotic table already.
Yeah. I don't know
What do you
why
got, Brett? Give
Shane
me one.
Gillis made me think of it, but do you know the Midwest guy?
Oh wait.
He
Oh.
did. He did that Super Bowl
Yes.
commercial.
Yeah, yes. That would be a good
Charlie
one.
Barons. That's who it is. Charlie Barons.
Charlie Barons.
Yes.
We could bring him there. I
That'd
think
be a
that'd just
good
be
one.
hilarious.
Yes.
That's good.
You know,
Because yeah.
depending on what beverages are there, we
He's
might have
just
to be
not a
careful.
Hollywood.
He might be going pretty crazy.
He's
so.
wild.
He's from
Might need to be a
Wisconsin,
Dry
so-
Yeah.
wedding
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
or cash bar at least.
Cash bar.
Yeah, exactly. We have to figure that out. Oh man. All right,
Oh,
so we
man.
we'll include them for now.
Yeah.
We have freedom to.
We
can
might
change
need
this-
to
we can change this
cut
as
him
much as
later.
we want.
Oh man,
So 3.
Oh.
Whitney Houston was great.
That's-
That's an
I
icon.
know.
it's a banger.
She's my icon.
She's a legend.
Now all I can think about is musicians.
I know. And I gotta like
What about like
actors?
yeah, go like actors. Who would be like a fun?
Adam Sandler.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes.
He would give one of the speeches. He can give
Yes.
the best man speech.
He'd be a great.
Again, what a chaotic table this would be.
This is
like
the 3 absolute chaos.
Yeah.
And then Whitney Houston and Angel.
Yeah, it's just like, why am I here with
Yeah,
these
why-
goons?
yeah.
Why am I sitting with these 3?
This
I should
is-
be at the head table.
We'll get someone else to
Yeah,
Yeah. She
can talk to someone.
another
seat
musician,
filler.
like a
that can pair with her,
yeah,
so then she has a good time.
like
All I can think about is it's too generic. I don't want, I thought about T Swift, but
no,
No, we don't want
she,
T-Swift.
everyone would be hovering over her.
yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
know,
It's
I know.
too much. Too much.
It'd be too
she's
too
chaos.
crazy.
It'd be a little bit lower.
I think mine, speaking of Taylor Swift, I think I would want Jason Kelsey.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That'd be really fun. I
could-
think he would love listening, like
Oh, he'd
talking
go-
with Whitney, and I think he
Dude.
could talk with, like, obviously Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, he'd pair so well.
Dude,
with that.
Jason Kelsey. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
sweet.
Plus, he'd bust out the dance moves.
Oh man.
Will Ferrell.
Oh, Will.
Okay. I don't know. It started off with Whitney, and then it's just like, all right,
It's all comedy.
it's all
That's so good.
like what? So what women would you have at this
Oh
table?
man.
I think
don't-
we gotta balance. This
Yeah,
out.
we do need to
That's
balance
true.
it out. There's like 5 dudes already.
It's right now. I'm
Unhinged
blanking
dudes.
so much right
I
now.
know, it's
I'll think of one though. I'll get there. I'll have one of those good
just think
ideas.
about like women singers, not like as crazy or not like crazy big as Taylor Swift, but like a little bit lower. But like, oh, actually, it'd be kind of a vibe.
Who?
SZA
Oh,
with Whitney.
That'd be okay. I could see
Oh.
those two
they would.
do it collaborating.
Kind of a vibe.
Yeah, I could see that.
Kind of a vibe.
I like that.
She could be the DJ.
Yes.
Yeah. She'd be a good
I
DJ.
like that.
Yeah. That's
Can
good.
you imagine if
They
SZA
could
was DJ at your wedding?
That'd be great.
That'd be
Wild.
insane.
Can you imagine Whitney Houston coming from the dead to play at your wedding? It'd be great.
Bust out of the grave singing us like some sort of belting some sort of song.
Yeah.
This will is that the one? Yeah, this will be an everlasting love, or is
No,
that
that's-
else?
That's somebody else.
That's someone else. My
I don't
bad.
know
My
who
bad.
that is.
Sorry, Whitney.
Yeah.
She'll come out of the grave just for that. Like,
Yeah,
what are you talking
Smack
about?
you in the face.
Be like,
Whack.
not me.
What are you doing?
Throwing a cake at you.
Oh wait, we got a ABBA.
Oh,
ABBA?
Yeah, the
Dancing
80s
Queen.
Dancing Queen. 80s.
Oh.
How many?
Yes.
Are there like 4 of them?
There's 4 of them, but we could just have
Yes.
the
Just
two-
the main singer?
just the main singers.
Yeah.
That's probably not. They'll just be guest musicians.
Yeah,
Yes.
guest
for Dancing
musicians.
Queen.
Yeah, yeah.
Background.
They won't be at this table
Yeah, true.
because we got to
Little-
complete this table somehow.
A little Reba. I love
Oh.
Reba.
That would be
That'd be awesome. I think Reba would love just everyone sitting there.
Oh yeah, that would be entertaining.
And we need
She
to have
would-
a little like countryness.
Oh,
Reba
true.
would low-key hit on Jason Kelsey.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, I forgot about country artists.
Yeah.
That's okay though.
We have
yeah,
so many.
we're covered.
We're just all over
so
the
good.
place.
And
We'll at a table.
the last spot.
That's a wild table.
I'm trying to think of someone older.
Like a older lady or older man?
Yeah, older lady.
Oh, wait. Meryl Streep.
You know what? I was just thinking that.
That's-
I think it got
that's
me on the
good.
Mamma Mia thing. Because I was thinking Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Her with Adam Sandler.
Oh.
Okay, wait, what is this table? Jason Kelsey, Meryl Streep, Adam Sandler, Whitney Houston, SZA,
Did we say little Reba?
Reba?
Reba,
And then we said Charlie Barons.
Charlie Barons, and Shane Gillis.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a crazy table.
That'd be, and they're going to watch this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Manager Molly's.
I
gonna-
have my connections.
Yeah,
She's
you
gonna
have all the
connect
connections to all these
agents
people.
and-
I
Yeah.
mentioned all my people for
Yeah.
a reason.
Yeah.
So yeah. For those who aren't watching, go watch because Manager Molly just winked at the camera.
Yes.
It's all a ruse.
It has power.
I have a lot of power.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people. I know
yeah.
a lot of big shots.
She knows.
here.
So for an upcoming wedding, this is going to happen.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
gonna happen. Yep.
So speaking, my thing here. Speaking of like celebrities, have you had a celebrity interaction
Oh.
Well,
before?
not
I mean,
to a crazy level, but
Yeah.
to my to the hobby I'm
to
in. Yes.
yours, yes. Yeah, you should say yours. Say yours.
I guess I have kind of 2 lame claims to fame. Oh wait, no, I have 3 actually.
Oh, because your video.
Oh yeah.
Is that fourth?
That too.
Oh,
So
sweet.
the most recent one, I went on this big road trip, and it was
Brett's gonna be nerdy for
it
the
was
3
a
seconds.
disc golf road trip. Me and the tall redhead
I
himself.
saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I
cool.
figured. We road tripped all the way to Virginia and all the way back. It was so much fun, and we met. There's these guys who are big disc golf company and media. We met the founders at their store
Yep.
and talked with them. So that was super fun. That's more of a niche thing. So the next biggest thing is also disc golf related. I met the world's best disc golfer.
Yeah.
Pro disc golfer.
Like world.
Yeah,
level.
yeah. He's regarded as like the greatest player of all time. He was doing a clinic down here. So I did
Oh, here?
Yeah.
I
So he did a
didn't
know.
meet
No
and
way.
greet, and so I have stuff signed by him, took a picture with him. Super fun. He was a lot shorter than I thought he was going to be, which is okay. I didn't expect to be that tall next to him. So that was awesome. But I think one of the coolest things, and yeah, it's okay for me to say it now. When I coached middle school track at Providence Academy,
Oh.
Chad
Ooh.
Greenway goes there.
Oh.
So I briefly had interaction with their family at a track meet, but I coached one of their younger daughters.
What?
I won't say which one because
Oh.
as a coach, like I treat everyone the same way.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
But it was fun to be
That's
you
like,
have your
Sweet.
favorites.
yeah.
Wait, when was this?
This was a couple of years ago when I coached middle school track at
Dang.
Providence. Because when I started school back up again, just didn't
Yeah.
have time to coach. So that's my lame claim to fame. I won't say much more with that because I treat
That's kind of cool.
as a coach, I'll treat everyone the same. But
course, you gotta.
it's fun. Like who knows where she's gonna go in life because one of her older siblings is crazy at basketball.
Yes.
Maddie
Uh-huh.
Greenway.
Yeah.
I think she's going like to Kentucky or something.
Yeah,
some
That's
big school.
impressive.
Yeah.
So yeah, who knows where in life I'll be like, hey, I got to He was part of the middle school thing that way.
Lauren played against her in soccer.
That's awesome.
And Maddie just absolutely just smoked.
Oh, yeah.
Smoked them.
Their family's crazy athletic.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Oh, and I guess this doesn't pertain as much, but when I worked at Foss Swim School, there was a Timberwolves player there.
Oh.
Not a super well-known one, but he was part of the team.
Oh.
The time that I didn't teach his kid, but
Do you know who it was?
Yeah.
I'd have to look back and see because it was a while ago. It was before COVID.
Okay.
But I was I think I was the assistant manager of that shift.
Oh,
so I'd
nice.
like see through names. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. It wasn't as well known of a player. It's back when the T-Wolves weren't very good. So
Yeah.
that was kind of fun.
Still, like that's
pretty cool.
Maybe.
And I've known people at Foss. I knew someone that taught Joe Mauer's kids
Oh,
swimming
nice.
lessons.
Yep.
Which that's amazing.
Yeah.
So those are my lame
That's
claims
good.
to fame. So
What about you, Molly?
Well, since I brought it up, I have one.
Gotta have one.
Well, it's manager Molly. She
Yeah,
met.
and I have
She
all
knows
these
everyone.
connections.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
This is just a really cool one. So, it was last summer, and my nephew, older one, he's in like a t-ball, and they had like on a Saturday they had their whole like league, so they had like all these teams playing whatever, and there was this guy who like walked past me a couple times, and I was like, that guy looks so familiar, and I have no idea, like,
Oh boy.
who is this guy? And I thought it was Adam Thielen. And I was like, this can't be.
Dang.
Like, this is not. He looked like, I probably was like, this guy looks like Adam Thielen. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah.
And so, anyways, the game ends. I'm walking, it's like alone. Like, my sister and her kids go the other way. I'm walking by myself. And the people in front of me was that guy. Like, guy and the grandparents and the wife and all the kids. And I was like, oh, it's Adam Thielen look-alike. How funny. And so, like, I'm walking, doing whatever. He's walking to a very nice car.
Oh, nice.
And where I'm at, it's not incredibly abnormal to see that.
Yeah, you're
and
Okay.
I had a Ford Fusion at the time.
Nice.
A 2013 Ford Fusion with some dents and some scratches.
Nice.
Behind his very nice car. And I'm like, this is so embarrassing. But I go past and I wait for him to do all this stuff. And he's like, sorry, we're in your way. It's like, don't even worry about it. You're all good. And I remember telling my mom, I was like, I saw an Adam Thielen look-alike. You should have seen it. It was like crazy. And then a week later, my friend sends me something on Instagram. And she was like, that's Adam Thielen. Like, in the field, like.
At the T-ball.
I was like,
What?
and I was like, no way.
He talked to you.
I talked to Adam Thielen. That's
crazy.
Like, he looked at me and he apologized to me.
apologized to you.
I was like, oh, this is so crazy.
That is
and then
insane.
a week later, I get a call from my brother, or I was over at my brother-in-law's and my sister's. And I just casually, we were watching the Vikings.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I saw Kevin O'Connell yesterday at the grocery store. I was like, just so matter of fact. I said, I live by said grocery store, and you did not say anything. I would have ran whatever I needed to do to get there. And he didn't say anything to me.
Wow.
And he also saw Joe Mauer, too, at a park.
That's crazy.
And I was like,
That is
why
nuts.
do you not call me during this? This is why we have
Oh my
phones. This is why we have
goodness.
modern technology for you to get a hold of me.
That's
I said
wild.
Kevin O'Connell, I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah.
Clearly, I think I'm glad I didn't recognize Adam Thielen because I think I'd like freak out a
Yeah,
little
like-
bit and like be a little
Yeah.
too nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that wasn't the case.
Maybe that worked out.
But I know I have so
Well,
many
actually,
celebrities that I
the
know.
real story is that Adam knew his manager Molly.
Yeah.
So see,
I think he was fangirling over me
Yeah,
a little more. I was fangirling
Yep.
over him.
Yep.
yeah, exactly.
So that's what I think, like,
That's
the whole thing.
That's
He's
exactly what
Like,
happened.
it's like, I just made a fool out of myself with manager Molly. It's so embarrassing.
that is
is
fun to have
amazing.
just a normal interaction with a celebrity
Yeah.
status
Yes.
type of person.
And he probably thought, like, did she not know who I was? Or she definitely played it off that,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I was just a regular person. Thank you, you know?
I'd be so curious if you're a celebrity. Like, I'm sure you have interactions where people just have no idea.
Yeah.
But then maybe you have like, oh, that person, I think maybe they know that. Yeah,
But it's so funny. Like, have you seen like on, I don't know if you watch like Jimmy Kimmel. I just watched like the clips of it.
Yeah.
But they're like, do you know who this person is? And it's like Jennifer Aniston or like Will Ferrell. And they're like, I have no idea who that is. Just walking down Hollywood, I was like, I have no idea who that is.
I don't know.
I would be freaking out. And there's people that are walking by, they're like, and the guy's like, I don't know who that
What in the
is.
world?
What are they talking about?
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, who is that?
Dang.
It's like crazy. But I just don't know what I would do if I knew a celebrity. Like,
Oh, yeah.
knew who they, like, I would act horribly. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm like freaking out. It's like so weird.
It's just crazy. It's hard to, even when I met those disc golf people
Yeah.
at their store, it was
Right.
funny because we parked at the store and I was like, Isaiah, he's parked right next to us. And he thought I was like
No
pointing in the
way.
store. I'm like, no, he's right there. But I think we played it off well. I'm like, okay, let's just go in the store and we'll wait and he'll come in. And
That's so cool.
yeah, that was wild. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, well, I don't want to be like stupid and like go
Yeah.
like be dumb and like knock on his window or something.
Yeah.
So it's a
Dang.
weird balance because you don't want to be like too crazy, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's fun to try to meet them or talk
Yeah.
to
I
them
know.
if you can.
Yeah.
Because they have to realize, like, they are who they are. And,
Yeah.
like, these are, like, their fans.
Yeah. They don't know
Right.
who
But,
you are. You're just a random person, but
For
they're
sure.
Yeah. I feel like most people, they're pretty nice
Yeah.
and they'll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Be
long
willing.
as you're not being aggressive with
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Or, like, super fangirling.
Yeah.
Sure.
It depends on setting too. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
if you're in like the places that you've met Adam Thielen and
Yeah.
stuff, that I feel like it's a pretty casual, like,
Yeah.
I'm sure if you asked like, oh, can I take a picture with you?
Yeah.
He would have probably,
Yeah, probably.
maybe, unless he like,
He seems like a
unless he like was like busy and had to
Yeah.
like, get somewhere with
Yeah.
his family, but
No,
Right.
but he was so nice. And also the one thing, like, no one went up to him. Like, it's one thing if if I saw a lot of people kind of hovering or like, comments like rumors or like stuff is all about the baseball diamond, So
Yeah.
it's like, if I saw that, maybe. But if I don't expect them to be there,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Like, if I saw Will Ferrell probably in the grocery store with sunglasses, like, and no one's going up to him, I probably wouldn't notice.
Probably, yeah.
Will Ferrell's getting a little bit older. I feel like, in my mind, if he was dressed up like Elf, then I'd know it instantly.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
there's
man.
Will Ferrell.
If he's
Yeah.
dressed the way like you can
used
remember,
to
yeah.
seeing him. Oh my goodness.
That's good.
Adam Thielen with his Jaguar outfit on.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
his
I think he's still
outfit uniform.
Uniform.
Oh, clearly I'm so athletically inclined. Uniform.
Adam
outfit?
Thielen.
I have two. I mean, I don't even know if you know these people. There's a rapper named Propaganda. You ever heard of Propaganda?
And I've not heard of propaganda.
Okay. Anyway,
Brett
it's okay.
hasn't heard it?
I don't know
haven't heard it.
propaganda.
It's okay. But when I was first year of Bible school, I went to a concert in Chicago. It was chaos. We left at 7:45 in the morning,
Right, I heard about
and we
this.
drove, and we didn't get there until like 6, and
No.
the concert didn't start until like 9.
Oh my goodness.
And so we like sat in line and we just like waited. And then it didn't start till like 9 and it didn't end till like midnight. And as soon as the concert left, we left and got back 10 minutes before class started. And we went to class and then I just went to sleep
my
right
goodness.
after. But anyway, the rapper, I just like used to really like him and he was really good. And it was after the concert and I was like, it was the coat check. I've never had a coat check before. It was kind of cool. I was waiting at the, it was
Wow.
kind of fancy, but I was waiting at the coat counter wait for my coat, and Propaganda is like walks right up. He's like, I like see him out of the corner of my eye. He's like walking towards me, and I'm like, I gotta do something. And so like,
This is my time.
and I was still waiting for the coat, and I kind of just like turned around. I was like, hey, Prop, great show, and I like.
Dapped him
I
up.
dapped him up. And he's like, thanks, bro. And he brought it in with the hug. I was like,
he brought it.
let's go. And I was beaming after that. I was like, grab my coat, strut it out, let's go. But it's like, it was only cool to me. And like, if I ever tell this story to anyone else, like, you guys have no idea who that is. But it was like, I don't know. He was a cool guy.
Oh, yeah.
And it made me like him even more.
Dude, I'd freak out if I got to dap up Adam on Owl
Dude,
City.
I know. It was so cool. I felt so cool. And then, so that one, and then the other one, I had a meet and greet. I was a VIP meet and greet for Ben Rector.
Oh,
You know Ben Rector?
Yeah.
dude, that's so awesome.
Yeah. He was a G. So, I mean, he did. So at his concert, it was just like a private acoustic setting with like maybe 30 people. And we just listened to a couple songs, just him and the guitar. And then we got a picture with him, met him. I shook his hand or whatever. And then he gave us a cookie. And then we had, and then after, and we just had the normal concert and just, it was sick.
That's amazing.
And Cody Fry was there. Oh, Cody Fry was playing with him.
That's so awesome.
It was super cool.
I got a cookie.
I got a cookie from Ben Rector.
I know. That was his thing. He was like, acoustic concert, picture with me, and a cookie.
That's awesome.
I didn't eat the cookie, and I have it framed. I have it in the shadow box.
Didn't eat it.
I've never touched it.
I didn't eat it.
Knowing me, I housed it.
After
Best cookie I've ever eaten in my life.
After Grant dapped up a propaganda, is that his name?
Yeah.
He just nenever took a shower after that. You're like, bro,
I never washed his hands.
I can't do it.
Oh, that's so good.
It's been 3 months. You gotta do it.
You gotta wash
no,
it.
man.
I can't.
I can't do it.
But that
You and the moldy cookie.
moldy cookie to the glass case turning green. Oh, gross. Oh man. But yeah, that trip to Chicago was chaos because we just like took turns driving, and I drove. I think I didn't drive until from 5 a.m. until we got home.
Oh no
And
way.
that was the worst drive ever
Oh, my
of my
goodness.
entire life.
That
Because we were just in it was 4 of us. We were in a small Toyota Camry, and I was driving home, and we were on the highway in rush hour. People are going to work.
in the morning.
And it was snowing.
no.
It just had started to snow. I'm like, and I'm sitting there smacking my thigh because everyone else is asleep. And I'm like, you should be awake, keeping me awake.
Yeah, help me right now.
And I was like, and then all 3 of them were still sleeping. I had the music blasted. I had the windows open. I was like yelling out the window because I was so tired.
trying to stay awake.
Yes, I was trying to stay awake. Oh,
So you said it was like 7, 8, like a.m.?
yeah. So we drove, and then like at 5 a.m. I was woken up to take the rest, and I drove from 5 until 7:50 or something.
So you got back to campus.
We got back to campus. I grabbed my backpack and we went to class.
Oh my goodness.
No, that's absolutely not.
This just in. A crazy man was stopped at a traffic stop because he was yelling out of his window, slapping his thigh like a crazy man.
Can you imagine being in the car next to you in traffic?
Listening to heavy metal at 6 in the morning.
Guys, wake up.
Everybody's passed out in the back.
Guys, I need help.
The police look at the passengers like, what is going on here? Why are these guys knocked out? That is so funny.
Man.
Can I share a little snippet of driving? Have
Please
we been on
do.
these you've been on that big road trip to
Oh, yeah.
Virginia. I
Yeah.
drove to Myrtle Beach
Oh my.
in a car, like in a minivan,
Oh
in
my
a Chrysler
goodness.
Pacifica.
Oh,
to be more
excellent.
specific. It wasn't supposed to be that way. We were supposed to fly. It was last July when the whole shutdown with the planes. If you remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it was like we went to the airport and they told us there, like after we were there for how many hours, and we waited in like line 2.5 hours
Oh my goodness.
to figure out what we're doing. And we're standing in line. We're like, we're probably not going to get any more. Like it's 5 of us.
Oh yikes.
Yeah,
We're not going to get on one plane in the next 48 hours. And I called my mom, as any sane person would do.
course.
Exactly.
I
Even
called my
Manager
mom.
Molly has to call her mom.
Even
sometimes.
She's gotta.
the boss person has a boss above them.
Yes.
Need help.
Yep.
Exactly.
So I called my mom and she's like, why don't you just drive? I said, what kind of stupid idea is that? Like 5 girls in a car driving cross country? I think not. But we did. We rented at the Minneapolis airport a Chrysler Pacifica. And my friend, the big kicker is it's it was just pure chaos, as you would expect. But my one friend, we all did carry-on luggage except one. So she sent it like in. Remember, like we went through security. We were waiting for a plane.
No.
Like we were like everyone. It was like canceled or like we thought we were delayed. You know. So anyway, she checked her luggage and we go up to the stand and say, hey, we're gonna drive to Myrtle Beach, but can you keep our flight going on the way back because we're for sure going, but we need to make sure this flight. We can make it all. We're not driving back. So we also said, hey, our friend has their luggage. Can we get that back? And they're like, no.
Oh, no.
It will be at Myrtle Beach tomorrow on the next flight. So now we have to go, right?
Yeah.
So I said, okay, you go to baggage claim, see if we can even get it back. Like, I think we can
try something.
We got to make something work. And I will go get the rental car. So here I am bringing all my luggage all the way to the rental car. I go, I stand in line, eat my Doritos. I haven't eaten anything all day.
Nice.
And get the keys, go up the escalator. My friend calls, are we really going to do this? Like, and I said, I have the keys in my hand.
It's too late now.
It's 5 p.m. We're going.
Oh, my goodness.
So I get everyone, we pack up all our stuff. Like, we have no blankets. We have nothing. Like, my friend doesn't even have her luggage. Like, we're just... So how we did it, and I should say it was chaotic, but it really wasn't. I had a whole thing planned out, like who's driving, who's co-captain. Co-captain stay awake.
Yep, the co-captain has to stay awake.
Are slapping our knees and screaming out the window.
Yep.
So we left Minneapolis around 5 p.m. on Monday, got to Myrtle Beach about 4 p.m. on Tuesday. We whole thing through.
Oh my word.
Thing through. We stopped. I said, okay, this is how we're gonna do it. I was co-captain on the first one, so I sat, planning the next 24 hours. Yeah. So I picked our gas stations that are right off the interstate.
Nice.
With that 4 hours in between, each of us driving.
Yep.
The co-captain schedule, I said, okay, everyone, we have 10 minutes at each gas station, to fill up.
Yeah.
Be sat 10 minutes.
You're cooking, you got it.
5 times. That could be an hour. So I'm everyone, 5 minutes here. And we had a rental car already in Myrtle Beach, so we had to go. We returned that one. So we traded in the Chrysler Pacifica for a Jeep.
Ooh.
Jeep. A nice
Wow.
Jeep.
Nice.
Yeah. Checked into our hotel, and then we get a call from the airport saying that my friend's luggage was there. So we went back to the airport and picked it up. But let me tell you, we weren't the best. You could tell, that Pacifica, they should just burn it.
Oh, no.
Burn it. We tried, we were sleeping in there. We had, snacks.
You have to.
No one left the car. Only 10 minutes every 4 hours. And if that, we didn't sleep. It was the worst.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm sending this to my friends so they know that this was podcast worthy.
Absolutely.
That is podcast worthy.
And next time we do the drive, we're no co-captains. We're gonna slap our knees.
Yep, slapping your knees, yelling out the window. Heavy metal.
Stay awake.
You can do it. Come on. Slap your face if you have to.
I gotta throw Isaiah under the bus again. Because on our disc golf road trip, I'm gonna jokingly throw him underneath the bus because it was partly my decision.
So it's just you two doing
this. Yeah, I drove the entire all of it. I drove all of it.
Passenger princess Isaiah.
To be fair, he didn't fall asleep much, and if I really needed him to stay awake, I would have kept him awake.
You would have told him.
Yeah, but I just kind of reached a point. I'm like, well, I'm in my Equinox. I love this SUV life, the soccer mom life. My favorite vehicle of all time. For now.
Yeah.
It's so comfortable in there driving.
That's a good car.
And I don't know why. I was like, I'll just keep driving. Why not? And I drove every single thing.
That is awesome.
I couldn't. I barely could do it. I was the last leg of it. So I drove us all, Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. I don't even remember. One of the Carolinas.
Yeah.
I drove the whole time. And it was, only noon. 11 to 4, but that had been the worst of my life. Because you're not really sleeping. You're just kind of you're resting.
You're just existing.
You're not sleeping. You're just there.
Oh my!
And it was horrible. And I'm going through construction. I'm like going in a state
Yep.
I've never been. I'm
Yep.
like, these people, if all I know, could be driving on the wrong side of the road. We went to Buc-ee's
Love it.
in the random whatever state we were in, and then we made the switch. I was like, how? This just does not look good for us.
How'd you guys do this?
How do we even do this? Chaos.
That is
We
wild.
live
why-
off of it.
That's why I'm not throwing Isaiah completely under the bus. It was my decision. If I definitely could have asked him, but I just felt good enough to keep doing it. So I wanted to give him a break too. With his job, he has to drive a lot. So
Oh yeah.
and hey, SUV life is, I love it. It's so much fun.
Yeah. After my Camry, I'm definitely getting an SUV.
Oh, it's worth it. I wasn't sure
I
I'd
would have
feel.
got rid of the Camry right after that road trip.
Yeah, no, that wasn't my Camry. That was someone else's
Oh,
Camry.
thank
Oh, so
goodness. 'Cause
okay.
if they,
That-
if they took your car,
No.
that would not have survived.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I
Be
don't
on
even
the
know
side
how.
of the road in Chicago.
Because the Camry that we took was like, this is in 2019. It was probably like a 2000, 2001.
No way.
It was.
Just
Somehow
I don't
that was,
know.
somehow that was better than your Camry.
I don't know how it made it.
wait.
that
So
was-
that is a better Camry than what you.
No.
what's your-
What I have now is a 2012 Camry.
Oh, okay.
But I just got it like a year ago. But at the time, I had a 2005 Corolla.
Corolla, sorry.
But that
that's
one
fine.
probably
I don't know
would
why.
that have made it to Chicago?
I don't know.
I don't know actually.
I don't know why.
Maybe
I just like to
would've.
trash that car just because.
Nah, it's so iconic though. that got me through.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had that car for so long.
That's what surprised me is that
I had that car for like 7 years.
I thought it was a
Almost
burner,
7 years.
but that
in
thing
car
just
years, that's great.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
My Ford Fusion I had for long. It was just an iconic car.
Yeah.
Drove to college in
You
it.
parked-
I
Oh,
left
it's the
college
best.
in it.
you
I
parked next to Adam Thielen in it.
Yeah.
yes. Like I was like, what if I just put it on the accelerator?
Oh, I ran into Adam Thielen's car.
Dude.
You have to get his insurance and
But it's like
or no,
knowing me, I would have been like freaking out. I would try to put it into reverse, and I ended up putting like
Oh,
drive, and I
man.
would just like
I'm so sorry.
it'd be like, do you have any idea who I am? Or
He
how
probably apologized to you.
Manager Molly.
I hit Adam Thielen's car, and he apologized to me twice.
2 apologies in one day.
Dude,
That is-
wow.
Adam Thielen.
Oh,
Miss that guy.
That guy. Man, what a episode.
What a time.
That's
was
crazy. We're not even gonna get to the last 2. But that's okay because
What were we even talking about? Were we even talking about
What?
anything? Oh, wait, no, celebrities. Wait, what?
Yeah,
oh,
we'd
our
finished-
celebrity wedding.
yeah, we'd
Yes.
finish the
Oh, yeah,
celebrity
yeah,
thing.
Yes.
that's right.
Talk about
What were
wedding
we going to
table.
talk about?
Eventually, we're going to talk about dream honeymoon destinations and then talk about no GPS. But I feel like what we talked about
Yeah.
Yes.
encapsulates
Encapsulates
in
it.
Yeah.
some way.
Somehow.
So imagine trying to make your trip with no GPS.
Oh, dude.
We would be in LA.
Yeah, you
You'd be in Alaska.
Go west instead of east.
So we
Oh,
would be in
man.
Hawaii somehow.
How is that even possible?
Like right now, if I drove home without GPS, there's a high chance I could be
Oh.
like in North Dakota right now,
Goodness,
or
living-
in Canada, and be like, I didn't even go through customs.
What in the
Yeah,
world?
I don't know
here.
about you, but I grew up in a small town, so coming down
Oh,
here
I'm a
was
small
just,
town.
Oh,
I grew up
it
on a
was-
farm.
Oh my goodness! So then coming to the cities,
Yeah.
I'm just like, what is going on
Yeah,
here?
going back to Ashley's wedding, I was like,
Oh,
"Don't
yeah.
worry, guys, I'll drive because
I know
the
where we
gravel
are.
road. You know,
I know this place
some
like
of
the
my
back
friends
of
have
my
never
hand.
seen a gravel road before. I was like, I know what I'm doing here.
Don't worry
I'm
about
In
it.
my little
Actually.
Ford Fusion.
Drift a little bit on the gravel
Like-
road.
Hey, people don't know. That's the best way to learn how to drive. Gravel roads.
That's
I
true.
do
Yes.
gravel roads in the winter. That's how I learned
Oh,
how to
dude.
drive.
Yeah.
So after doing that, you can handle anything.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, I can't relate. I grew up, born and raised here.
Yeah.
No way. I just couldn't.
I'm a city boy.
No.
City boy.
First day of college in the dorm room, I ordered a Domino's pizza delivery because
Hey.
I've never been able,
Wow.
in my
Do it.
18 years of living, been able to order a
That's
pizza like
That's-
delivery
that is
to my
crazy.
door. The Domino's was 3 minutes away.
But hey,
So they're like,
Nice.
you got
why
to do it
did you
though.
order this?
Why
And
didn't you
I
just
had to like
walk?
tell them because I was like, I know this is crazy, but I've never been able to order one before.
Exactly.
They're like, where are you from? The Boondocks.
The boondocks.
The Boondocks.
I lived in a van down by the river.
Rolling doobies. You weren't gonna say it, so I had to say it.
Exactly. Oh goodness. I don't know why. Maybe this will be the last thing. It doesn't matter. But learning how to drive just in the out in the rural Roseau, Minnesota, basically Canada.
Yep.
Basically.
But just out in the country, you actually get to learn when you should use your brights as well.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people in the city, they just don't know. You've never been out in
No.
the country where it's pitch black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you still can't see very far ahead with your brights on.
Right. Yeah. Oh my
Like
goodness.
in the snow too, when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
driving, and
It's almost
like,
worse with your brights on.
it
if
is
it's
almost
snowing.
worse with your brights on.
It depends on
But-
what you're going through, if you
Yeah.
should put them on or not.
But then it's like you never. It's such a crazy thing. Truly, like in country, winter snow time is where you
have to,
yes.
you actually
Yeah.
have to watch for deer. You don't have
Oh,
many
man.
indications.
I hit a pheasant once.
Oh,
Dang.
Or the pheasant hit me as well.
Yeah.
Been telling
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
The
For
pheasant
legal
hit me.
reasons.
really?
But like I've hit deer, I've hit pheasants. A lot of animals.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is always so sad.
Yeah.
I hit
know?
a raccoon coming down the hill over here one time.
You guys throw it in Coon Lagoon.
Oh, I should have.
Sorry, this is Bible school lore.
That is Bible school lore.
There's this little pond back behind campus.
It's still back
It's
there.
still back there, and it's called Coon Lagoon because people have thrown dead raccoons.
No.
Okay, at this point, there's probably like 10 different animals in there.
Probably.
There's like dead squirrels.
They
and
drain
turtles.
the lake. They're like,
What is
is
it? What? Who
this?
put all
is
this
like an
stuff in here?
Animal cemetery.
Oh,
This is
basically.
horrible.
Coon Lagoon.
That's so
Classic.
lovely.
That's an Afflebus thing right there.
That's dad lore right there.
Dad lore.
Okay, that's a new one too. Bennett was just teaching me dad
wait,
lore.
That's
like
a brain rot term.
what's
Oh,
it's kind of brain rot. Maybe you know it. Basically, like if you just went through, it's almost like wow, it was a movie yesterday. It's like, it was dad
Movie.
lore. Like I'm gonna tell my kids that.
Oh,
Because
that's what that means?
That's what that means. Like man, yesterday I
like a
did
fever
X, Y,
dream?
no.
Oh.
It's how do I explain it? It's like you just went through like a crazy story that you're gonna tell your kids later in life. So man, yesterday was dad lore, and so
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought dad lore was like saying something or like wearing something that's like resembles your dad.
Yeah, that's
It's
that's-
like,
that's
oh, I met a
older.
guy that has like a phone holder like on his like, jeans. So dad lore.
He's got a Walkman,
Walkman.
Khakis,
khakis,
Birkenstocks, and
cargo
socks.
shorts,
Yeah,
Yes, the cargo
the Velcro, the Velcro
the
sandals.
pulled up white socks.
Yep.
Yep.
Dad lore.
Dad lore.
Where these kids come up with all these terms, man.
Dude, this podcast was dad lore.
Dad lore. That was cooler than dad lore.
Way cooler.
There's Manager Molly on here.
Yeah.
This was so great.
This
like
was
truly,
awesome.
like now, like since we're gearing towards the end, like this was so fun.
This was awesome. We'll
Like
have to.
I
If Manager Molly can work it out, she'll be back on. But
I
it's
would
a lot
I'll
for her
make
to.
it's a lot and it's a lot driving. I'm totally kidding. It was long, but like it's a good drive.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's so worth it.
Not terrible.
And I feel like I'm in Lakes Country right now.
Oh yeah,
true.
exactly. Plymouth's a nice area.
I love
nice.
Plymouth.
So
time.
this was great.
This is awesome.
for
This
me
is
to
one
be
of the
on.
longest episodes. It flew
Oh,
by.
really?
And we're at an hour 40 almost.
Whoa! Is that the record?
Oh, it's probably. I can't
Let's
think of another one longer.
It was my
That was
whole-
another requirement.
That was my whole thing.
That was a requirement
Yeah,
for
we
Manager
were.
Molly.
Yeah, we were
Yes.
under contract.
I was like, I need to
longest.
have some sort of like record.
All the records.
anything.
We just gotta go for 5 more minutes or something.
And this has just been a long time in the making. And it's
Yeah.
fun because we haven't talked all together
No.
Since the wedding.
Since that wedding.
Yeah. But like I was on it was when I was on it was Isaiah.
Yes.
Was it
I think
Isaiah?
he was still the co-host.
Yeah.
So that's when
Okay.
I think we first called and did
Yeah.
the. Oh no, we actually had like a little conversation.
Which was so dad lore.
Oh goodness,
That was dad lore.
conversation is one of the funniest things, and I felt a little bad. I'm like, I'm just gonna call Manager Molly straight up, and I'm like, I don't know if she still knows my number or
No
knows who I
text,
am.
no nothing.
And I think I remember you saying like, when we talked to you, I'm like, who's this Breck guy? But then as soon as you picked up, you're like, oh wait,
You didn't have a last name on your contact.
Oh, it was
like
just
I don't
Brett.
even I didn't like when I left the wedding, I was like, I don't even know his last name.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do now, like obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And like Instagram and this,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's still not changed
Yeah.
because I'm just like, I gotta keep
keep
last name.
it.
I just know, like now I know.
That's
Oh wait, my phone's up there. I'm pretty sure I have you labeled as manager.
I
go.
know you. I think I know you did because I remember you like when we were exchanging contacts. Like you put it in as manager Molly, and I was like, well, this is so iconic.
This
This is
amazing.
iconic.
So
and then
I-
you called me, and I was like, who is Brett? And I'm like trying to piece. I was
Yeah,
like,
because you were
who
like,
is
hello.
this?
It's like, hey, Molly, like, do you know who this is? Or you're like, shut up. No way.
no way.
Oh, so I don't remember. It's probably the first Christmas special or the after show. I don't remember.
If it's a Christmas special, I
So
was
you
there.
were there too. You had to have been because you've been on all the Christmas specials.
Maybe I
don't
do
know.
vaguely
I'll-
remember that then.
At
But I
some
was
point,
on it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and
we-
I remember
it
like
was a
hanging
fun-
up, and I was like, I just can't believe that happened.
Wait, no, I
Like-
think it was the first Christmas special.
yeah,
I might have to go back and listen.
I'll figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
we'll
Because I went back and listened, and now
Yeah.
I got to go back to all the ones I was mentioned.
Yeah.
So if you go back,
Yeah,
text me, and I'll.
yeah.
Even though I've seen all them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try to figure it out. I've been meaning to have more time with stuff, but my summer just got a lot busier, which I'll explain
Yeah,
afterwards.
true. Yeah. Oh man.
But man, should we head to the outro?
Yeah.
As
do it.
sad as it'll be.
Aw.
I didn't get to use this yet, so
that's good.
Debbie Downer.
that'd be downer. But you know what? Always lift our spirits.
Yeah. That sounded dad.
What is
lore.
that?
Cat. That is my favorite
What is that, a
response
cat?
to what is that a cat?
Is that a cat?
Oh man.
That's so good.
Without further ado,
That's great.
let's head into it. Thank you all for listening to this episode of the Breaktime Banter. As always, a huge thank you goes to our guest, to our lovely manager, Manager Molly. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Follow Breaktime Banter Instagram to see exclusive content and stay up to date on the show. Check out our YouTube channel to view our podcast in video format and other content. Be sure to listen to our previous episodes and be on the lookout for future uploads. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.
Peace.
This is so funny. I love it. Is this propaganda?
Is this propaganda?
Yeah, he actually made this for us.
Yeah, he mixed this for us because I dapped him up.
Great show, man.
Dude, great show, man.
Takes on your phone. Let me record this.
Dude, I got it.